In this video we're going to look at the person pays a pension or superannuation of 5% on their gross pay. So you can see here on week number 1 the person earns €500. 5% of that is €25, so that leaves us with gross pay of $475 for tax purposes only. So $475 is the cumulative gross for week 1. It's smaller than the pre-printed number, so 20% multiplied by 475 at tax rate 1 gives us €95. If you remember, when that was the full €500, then the person had 100 cumulative tax. The 95 minus the 63.46 gives us 31.54, as it's week number 1, 31.54. It makes no difference having a pension to USC, so you're calculating the USC on the full €500. Similarly, for the employer, it's on the full €500, and for the employee's PRSI, it again is on the full €500. So 500 multiplied by 4% is the €20. 500 multiplied by the 10.95% is €54.75. And again, the €500 for USC is the €9.48. On week 2, the person earns another €500. Again, after the 5% pension is removed from it, that's $475. Adding the two 475s together, you get $950. $950 is smaller than the pre-printed amount, so the $950 is multiplied by 20%, giving us $190. $190 minus $126.92 gives us $63.08. To work out the tax to be deducted, remember, as long as the number is getting bigger, you will be paying. So you take this week's 63.08, you minus the 31.54, and that gives us 31.54. €600 on week 3, 5% of that is €30, and that leaves us with a balance of $570 for PAYE tax purposes. Add that on to the previous cumulative, it's 1520. 1520 is smaller than the pre-printed number, so 1520 gets multiplied by 20%, and that's 304. 304 minus the tax credit of 190.38 leaves us with 113.62. Again, you minus last week's cumulative, and that gives us €50.54. The €900, 5% of that for pension purposes, leaves us with a balance of $855. Add that on to the 1520, you get 2375. Again, it's smaller than the pre-printed number, so the 2375 is multiplied by 20%, that's 475. Then you minus the tax credit of 253.85, that leaves us with 221.15. Again, the number is bigger than last week, so you take this week's number minus last week's number, and that leaves us with 107.53 tax to be paid or deducted this period. For a 5th week, €500. Again, 5% of that is €25, so that gives us 475 of a balance for tax purposes. Add it on to the previous balance, cumulative balance, and you get 2850. Multiply that amount as it's smaller by 20%, that's 570. 570 minus 317.31 leaves us with 252.69. Again, minus last week's cumulative as it's bigger this week, and that leaves us with 3154. So just remember, the employer's PRSI at 10.95% is worked out on the gross amount. The employee's PRSI at 4% again is worked out on the gross amount, as is the USC. So the only difference it makes for having a pension is for the PAYE for the 20% calculation.